We remember Negronis. Negronis were using gin, sweet vermouth, Campari. Think of Negronis as being a style of drink. So if we go and change up our spirit, we now actually have a new version of a Negroni that'll go by a different name. I'll start off first with that Negroni. Half ice. Remember how much gin we were going and adding in there? 2/3 of an ounce. We're making a 2-ounce cocktail. We're adding 3 components, 3 equal components. So sweet vermouth, again going with the 2/3. Campari in order to finish that one off. And what did I use for a garnish? You know, it's got to be your orange rind. So we put Campari in there, we're going to go with an orange rind. So Negroni, nice and simple. Gin, sweet vermouth, Campari. I'm going to do 2 other variations. Half ice once again. Half ice. Again, these look really good if you end up having a nice big cube of ice as well. Going half ice totally works. If I was to go and use bourbon, so Knob Creek, one of my favorites as well. This one's coming in at 50% alcohol, so 100 proof. So we've got a lot of alcohol in here, but surprisingly, the Knob Creek goes down really smooth. So just like in our Negroni, we're going to go with 2/3 of an ounce of bourbon in this case. Sweet vermouth and Campari. And as soon as we end up adding the Campari in here, we end up getting a cocktail called a Boulevardier. So Boulevardier. So a Boulevardier. It's a very French word. We would go and garnish this one as well with an orange rind. So you can also give it a bit of a stir before it ends up going out, or serve it with a stir stick so your customer can do that stirring themselves. Get all those flavors to blend together. If we go and change up our spirit in this third one to vodka, we can have a little fun with it. And this one here we call a Negrovsky. Yes, a Russian version of a Negroni. So 2/3 of an ounce of vodka, 2/3 of an ounce of sweet vermouth, and 2/3 of an ounce of Campari. That's all there is to it. Some people aren't really into the gin flavor. It's a little bit too junipery. So bourbon, well, the Boulevardier was a cocktail that was drank by Americans living in Paris at the time. It was expats, so that's kind of why it has a French name, yet you're adding bourbon. Negrovsky, it's just a variation on our standard Negroni for those that don't really like the gin. So garnish with an orange rind. I'll just go and steal this one for a moment. Give it a nice little spritz. Tossed in there. Negroni, Boulevardier, Negrovsky.
Start Bartending is an online course covering everything you need to know to confidently begin as a bartender. We will teach you how to make more money by making your customers happy with premium cocktails, efficient drink building techniques, and product knowledge. Go to startbartending.com to sign up for the course that can change your career and create new opportunities for you.